Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Nurse Lexi. So based on the title, this video is going to be about my first day as a CNA. I have all the tea for you guys. It's going to be half like a vlog and then half a talk. So if you guys want to see how that went, just go ahead and keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm on my way to work. I'm supposed to be there at 6:45, and I'm running early, so that's good, and I'll just keep you guys updated. You guys, there was a freaking accident. Of course, when I have to get there on time, well, I want to get there early, there's a freaking accident on a 2-lane road. What the heck? Okay, so hopefully my day gets better. Okay, so I'm on a quick 15-minute break. It's been a very busy morning. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. But yeah, I'm just over here eating a granola bar that I stole from my roommate. And I'll tell you guys all about it when I get off. Alright, so first, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down there. And also click the bell, I don't know where it is, but click the bell so that you can be the first one to watch my videos when I upload so that you can get that notification. But yes, as you guys saw, I went that day. I worked a 12-hour day, which I have never done. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like clinicals. Clinicals is 10 hours. What's another 2 hours? It's a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. But first, I want to go ahead and explain like my role. So technically, my title at my new job, at my job, is a nurse tech. It's pretty interchangeable. For that role, you could be a nurse tech, patient care tech, or a CNA. That's why I kind of call it a CNA, because it's basically the same thing. So at the hospital I work at, if you are in nursing school and you've completed at least one semester, you can work as a nurse tech, which is the same position that if you are a CNA, you get hired into, or if you're a patient care tech, it's all the same role. Like, I was in orientation with people that had been CNAs at long-term care facilities, and I was also there with people that were in nursing school just like me. So it's all the same role. I'm gonna be using it like interchangeably, but pretty much I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be doing vitals, you know, helping with ADOs, things like that. And it is that, but it's like exhausting, and it's honestly a lot of labor and a lot of physical work. So first of all, I get there early, and the tech that was supposed to be training me is not there. So I'm kind of like, okay, I don't know anyone on this floor. I don't know these nurses. I interviewed with the manager, but she's like busy. So I'm kind of just wandering until someone helps me. And then since they don't have a tech that day, I go ahead and shadow a resource nurse for a couple of hours. So her role is basically to help out the nurses, and then a tech finally came. So then I got to really follow her and see what she would do, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So my day really consisted of CHG baths for patients, which honestly, when you have a patient that is a total, like complete, who cannot bathe themselves, who cannot move, you need help. You need at least 2 people there to help you shift the patient over and roll it over, and, you know, help you to roll them so that you can make the bed and change them. Like, when you're in skills lab and you're learning like how to change a brief or how to make a bed with the patient in it, and you have a mannequin in it, it's so different when you have a real patient, because that patient is heavy and they are not moving. I remember in skills we did a mannequin, it was so easy, and then like we did it with our skills partner, and it was still easy because it's like, okay, this girl is just like, she's lifting up her leg to help me, you know, she's like shifting around to help me. But when you have an actual patient that can now move, you need help. And like, I know when I go to clinicals, I'm kind of scared to touch the patient when I'm getting vitals. I'm like, oh, excuse me. We were in there like, not like being rough, but like you have to be a little bit aggressive. Like, you have to roll them, you have to move them. You can't be like, oh, like super delicate, because you won't be able to. They're like 200-pound people, 100, 200, 300-pound people, and you know, we were getting it done with teamwork. So it was a lot of that. That's why I said it's very laborious, and that a lot of like, I don't know, it was just kind of tough on my body. I don't go to the gym. I don't really work my body out like that. So after that first day, I was so sore and I was on my feet for the whole 12 hours. I sat down for 30, for like a 15, but other than that, I was like, they were really working me. They were working me. But all in all, my first day it was okay. I was still kind of overwhelmed at the end of the day. I felt like I didn't really know everything that I needed to know, you know? But that was that, and I'm gonna talk about my second day too because I was shook. I go in the next day. First of all, I'm working back-to-back 12-hour shifts. Never done that before. So I go back in 6:45 a.m. the next day, and I'm like, hey, you know, where's the person that's training me? Where is she at? And they're like, oh, she got floated to a different unit because they needed her. And I'm like, oh, so where's the resource nurse? Where's anybody? And they're like, no, it's just you and all 40 patients. And I'm like, you guys hate me. You guys hate me. I was really sad. Like, in that moment, I was like, I just got to quit. Like, this is not for me. They really gave me all these patients. This is what I did not want to happen. Because I really feel like I didn't know what I was doing. So I got over that. I got out of my head and I was like, okay, you know, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. So, and the nurses are there to help. They're honestly really nice and helpful. Someone is going to help me if I need help because I don't know how to do everything. So went in, got my paper with all my 40 patients. I'm like about to get organized, about to like organize these baths and everything. And I'm sitting down and like the manager is like, there's no time to sit down. And I was like, whatever. I was like, leave me alone, I'm overwhelmed. So basically I like went in, you know, I did my thing. I see myself already getting more comfortable interacting with the patient, with their family, going in. Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm the tech. This is what I'm here for. What do you need? I'm also, and I know I've only been working for 2 days, but I feel like they threw me in the fire and I cannot arrive. I actually had a really good day working by myself. Okay, so the only tips that I have is that if you are in nursing school and you want to be a CNA or tech, definitely do it. Everyone, like all of my professors, would tell us every day, be a tech, be a tech, be a tech. You get great experience, great letters of recommendation, blah, blah. So that's why I'm doing it, just to better myself, to become a better nurse. Of course, you don't have to, but this is what I'm choosing to. But advice, don't work a lot. It's very, very, very demanding. When I start school back, because we're on like winter break, I'm going to be working either once a week or once every 2 weeks because don't let your tech job, you know, disrupt school because school is more important. You're here because you are trying to become an RN, you know? So don't let this current job mess up your grades, slow you down, or anything like that. It's supposed to be helping you to make you a better nurse, not slowing you down. So that's my first thing because I know some people try to be like full-time or part-time. I know myself, I couldn't do it. If I was working more than just once a week, my grades will start slipping and I'm not with that at all. Also, try to schedule it the right way because the night before I go to work, I have to go to sleep super early, and then the day that I work, when I get home, I'm super exhausted. So I can't imagine studying on a day. It's like a clinical day, but but worse. So I don't study on days I have clinical, let alone days that I work an actual 12-hour shift. I know that I'm not gonna want to study. So just try to like figure out with your schedule what will work for you. Also, another tip, like this job will kind of humble you and show you what a nurse really does. So don't feel like you're too good for anything. If you really want to know if you want to be a nurse, I would say get a tech job. Because when I'm in there and I'm changing diapers, there's a lot of behinds that you're gonna have to see, and you're gonna have to help clean. And it's very humbling because these people cannot do it for themselves, you know. And if you feel like you're too good, then honestly, I mean, I don't know what kind of nurse you're gonna be if you never have to deal with bodily fluids, puke, you know, crap. You're gonna have to deal with all that stuff. And I go in there and I don't feel like I'm there to wipe butts all day, even though sometimes that's what I have to do. It's very humbling, and it's like I do it and I help them get clean, and every time they're like, I feel so much better. Like it just lifts their spirits, and they're like, I really appreciate it, you know. Even just when it's not just cleaning them, when it's like walking. I had a lady, she's so old, so sweet. She would not like go in her brief, so every time she had to go, I would walk her to the bathroom. And I just like, my heart, because she was so independent, but she knew she needed help getting there. So I would, of course, help her ambulate. But just that, like, she would be so appreciative. and she had to go to the bathroom a lot. I probably walked her my whole shift like probably like 6 or 7 times. But even that, she was like, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. But I think that's pretty rewarding, that it's a pretty good eye-opener, to just be down like in there with the nurse. I feel like in clinicals it's kind of like you're doing projects and you're with your professor and things like that, but when you're a tech, they're calling you, they need you, you're helping out, even if you're just getting water, you know. That yeah, it's cool. I would definitely suggest that you do it as a nursing student. Your professors are not lying when they say you should be a tech. They're not lying. I think it's good. Yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys all like it. If you actually did like it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I love all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. And hit the notification bell and just check out my other videos if you haven't watched them. But thank you so much for watching.